we know as a gym right now, like we still have people who are doing our remote track, but it's simply because they don't feel comfortable coming into a group class yet. However, when we do something like, hey, let's meet at the park and work out, those simple guideline switches of like, hey, now I'm going to have a space, we're outside, they feel comfortable doing that. And we've already had a couple PTs get booked in the past couple weeks where they're like, yeah, we're just comfortable right now only doing PT. And I mean, what a better time to promote that if you guys don't currently have it in your business, or it's not something you guys were taking as seriously, not only to help the business out, but to help individuals out who want training who just aren't yet 100% comfortable with the given circumstance.
Yeah, another factor to think about now is kids in schools. A lot of their activities aren't the same, so parents are looking for ways to get their kids active. So that could be a small group kids class, a small group sports-specific training class, or some one-on-one training. We've had a few of those clients walk through the doors over the last month. So cool. So let's talk a little bit about how we think this needs to happen and what some of the missing pieces are for trainers out there that we see both within our gym. We definitely can improve still, and outside the gym as well. And the biggest one that I still see is sales.
Yeah.
I think sales is the biggest missing link for most trainers. So what does that look like for you? What does that mean to you?
Yeah. So yes, I 100% agree, but I also think that people look at sales in the wrong way. I think people look at sales as what they think in their head is closing, which to me are two completely different things. I know a lot of salespeople use the term like always be selling, and I don't think that could be any more true for what we do in here. How you guys carry yourself in group classes, how you guys walk in the door every single day is you selling yourself as a service. So if you guys are taking, you're showing up maybe late to class, you're, drinking your coffee while you're coaching someone, like that is you not selling. So the way I look at selling is any opportunity that I'm in front of a potential client, and everyone who's in the gym is a potential client, I have to be selling if I want to make them eventually my personal client. Where I think people, like I said, where they make the mistake is they're thinking of the close, that last little bit of a conversation to actually, where money becomes involved.
Yep.
Which is, that's a struggle in its own self, but the selling part of it is actually super easy if you wrap your mind around what we actually do is selling, which is everyday coaching.
Yeah, and the thing that I think a lot of trainers could do better is getting better at creating deeper relationship connections inside the gym that would lead towards the pain points that would be necessary to solve in a one-on-one training environment coming to light in those conversations. And I think a lot of group class facility trainers are great at creating a more of a surface level relationship of that person likes to see me every day, they like my personality, we get along, we have fun, we can shoot the shit. But when it comes to the uncomfortable conversations, and not even uncomfortable, like you're having to like confront them about something, but just like asking about something that is more than surface level, I think a lot of coaches are resistant to ask about that. And I think that there's, in any given class, any given interaction, another person is giving you these little windows of opportunity to step into that if you're a little bit curious, you can open the door. So I would say probably the biggest thing trainers can have is just a curiosity, a genuine curiosity about their clients and the ability to ask good questions. And if they do that, they're going to come down to these pain points that they realize they might have an ability to help solve.
Yeah, and to touch back on what the whole thing's about is there couldn't be a better time than right now because the class sizes are much smaller. So in a normal class setting, let's say a normal class setting is 25 people, and let's say your goal is to get 10 touch points per person per class, it's going to be hard to dig that little extra bit. But let's say our classes now are capped at 16. That number now can jump up into 15 touches per person. So you guys are given this extra opportunity to dig a little bit deeper, ask more questions, create more of a relationship, which in the end just makes the closing part of this a lot easier.
Thank you guys for listening to this clip of the 7 Figure Box Show. If you enjoyed this video, please do us a huge favor and smash the like button below and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see this full episode, head to the link in our description where you can see that full episode. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.